Pisces, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be doing a reading for Pisces, general reading for the next 30 days. So let's see what's in store for Pisces. And Pisces, I've been looking at your astrology, and at the moment, you're going through a really long process of stripping away all the layers of life. You've got this innate power within you, and you just can see things. You just know, and you have this knowing about certain things, and it's creating this ability to see the layers in everybody, in people's emotions, in people's psyche, in their beliefs. You feel like as though you can see it all, but it's almost like it can't be expressed. It can only be felt, and it's really making you choosy about who is in your life. Making you really should see who is genuine. You can see who's genuine, and those are the people that you want in your life, because it's almost as though something about this genuine experience of people creates a mindset of strategy. Like, it makes things manifest. It's creating this manifestation process around you. You know, it's almost like learning what's needed. It's stripped away all that doesn't serve you, this superficial. So it's really beautiful, actually. But it does create, you know, this, sometimes it creates some confusion, because to be able to become clear in your thoughts, there is this process of having to delve in really deep into your own concepts, into your own emotions, feeling, the ethereal mind, everything. Everything related to Pisces. Let's get into the tarot, see what's available for you energy-wise for the next 8 days. The Hanged Man. Yes. So again, this is a process of change. You cannot get more potent than your own energy of the first card. This is, again, the process of changing your concepts, your belief systems, the way you perceive life, the way people perceive you. You could be dealing with another Pisces also. But I get the sense, again, this is about your perception. The Emperor. This is an Aries energy, passionate energy. The processes that you're going through could make you very decisive. Aries could help you become more decisive also in your processes, in the way you think. Queen of Swords. So this could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. Being able to make firm decisions, really decisive decisions about what you want to do. You know, maybe having this element of you know, cutting certain emotions out because they don't serve you. Seeing what is true for you, and seeing who you should be with. Who's allowed your thoughts? Who has allowed your presence? Who's allowed your communication? Let's see this one. The Star card, there's Aquarius cards, lots of high octave cards here. You know, this just indicates there is a higher mind process going on here. The Star card is the Aquarius card, where it creates a focus on your desires, your wishes, your future thinking. This changing of process is so future based. But it's, you know, because it's in this emotional space, this ethereal space, it's just, it could be worlds apart from now. You know, it's future thinking ideas. And there's an element of having to detach from, you know, what is needed from you now. Yeah, and jumping into the future. The future is calling and wanting some conversation with you. I feel like you've done so much growth that the future is like, okay, you're ready. You're ready for certain things. We need to change your vibration to get you in line with the future thinking thoughts. Five of Swords. There is this wrestle with the thoughts of others. I think some people have this expectation that they always want you to be a certain way because you're changing. It's creating this need to have to you know, rationalize the things that you want to do. You know, there is this war of thoughts where you are, yeah, obviously you're the victor. This is your reading. You're the victor in this situation, you know, and there is this need to become competitive. You may need to have some of this, you know, Aries spirit to make you competitive. You know, so you are having to change this vibration. It may need more you know, fire from you in terms of decisiveness. Cut certain things so you can channel your energy in certain ways. This would also indicate this an online space, having to go into a space where it's a competitive online space. Yeah, because you want emotional bliss. You want it to just feel good. Yeah, and this is ultimately saying that you can have an emotionally blissful situation. You've done so much exploration of the emotional space, and you know how to make it into something that can not just help you but help others. Page of Cups. See, what you used to experience emotionally is nothing compared to now. You've accumulated so much emotional intelligence because of the things you've gone through, this space that you've had to go through. You just become this, you know, this bottomless emotional depth. It's just there. It also could be someone wanting to offer some love in a way that's, it may not be enough for you. There's a small offer of love, a small offer of emotion, but where you are, you need so much more depth than what this is. See, yes, someone, I feel like this is a past emotion where there was a third party situation where the mind you know, conquered over heart, and it ultimately created a split in the emotion. And you know, it was just, it held you, like it held the heart in such a way that it just, and this could have been the reason why, or part of the reason why this emotional depth was then created, this need to change the perception. It's because the heart had something impactful happen to it in a way that it rocked concepts of love and emotion. And so it can no longer be small love. You haven't given up on love in that way. You don't want this small superficial love. It has to be all. Yeah, but what it did do is help you to become reliant on yourself. It helps you to understand that for you, what you create will serve your emotional happiness. You don't look for, you know, this emotional space with, you know, someone else to and rely on it. It's for you. You are in this process of creating your own emotional stability. Let's get some clarifiers. Five of Pentacles. 5 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 of Pentacles. you had to really go into yourself, and it locked you away from the things that you really wanted to feel, because you felt like this is what's needed to change my perception. Before I get up and walk out of this space, I need to explore why it feels this way. I need to make this emotion feel stable. I need to do what I can to not feel like in this place of just isolation. Knight of Pentacles. See, the thoughts of that love, it was slow. And there isn't, this also could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I feel like now you're focused on a love that can move slowly, so you can see it all and so you can feel it all. Yeah, it's what it was before. It was a desire, it was exploration, but there was the stability. Before these cards, there is no earth in this reading apart from what you achieve for yourself. Because the love that was there, it didn't present for stability, or the concept of love didn't present stability. So now there's this space of moving much slower and seeing it as it goes, feeling your way through. Three of Wands. Your focus now is, changing to become more enterprising, creating actions in things that can move you completely out of the situation. Your thoughts and you've the logic that you have. You want to see and create things that are abroad, far-reaching ideas, newer lands, newer concepts, just different. Two of Cups. Yeah. This love for you at that point, it was like a deep connection. Always felt soul binding. Something that you and maybe it was soul binding. Maybe it was, in some ways perfect. In some ways it was, a dream come true, a wish that you wanted. You did feel bound to this love, to the concept of this love, the perceived version of this love. Nine of Cups. Now you're about the wrestle. Now you've got different wants. The understanding that the slower the process creates more emotion. The association with stability and love and emotion creates more depth of feelings. It creates it in such a different way that it feels more euphoric in certain ways. You just, after this last little bit, just something that to make you just feel completely rounded in this, a totality in this emotion. Knight of Cups. So there is a love here. Again, it's another knight. So you have a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy. And they could be wanting to offer love because they see how emotionally intelligent you are, the depth that you have. They may be wanting to offer you, a version of love that can maybe, satisfy some of your cups, some of your emotional space. Very romantic, loving. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So yeah, though again, what it was for you before was it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't stable enough. You know, it was based on the childish type of ideologies, emotional whims, and it just wasn't stable enough. There was this pivoting aspect to it. Is it stable? Is it not? Is it stable? Is it not? Do they like me? Do they not? Is this real? Is it not? Can there be a future? Can we not? It's too much. Lovers. What was once can turn into something new. It doesn't have to be based in this heartache anymore. You know, you understand that yes, where you've come from has not been easy. But where you can get to is beautiful. There's Gemini energy here. So someone who can, you know, reciprocate how you feel, communicate their love to you, show you, be there for you, mirror the love that you want. Queen of Pentacles. So again, it's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, really stable. You know, there is this part of you at the moment that is, you know, just thinking about how to be stable. You know, thinking about how to grow your own emotional stability so that it can grow into this very sturdy version of you. You creating your own container where it's your growth. Your happiness actually just comes first. You've become more stable in yourself because you know what you want. You're choosing this groundedness over the ethereal. Let's get some oracle cards for you. Take a step back. See, this is where it is. Having to just not jump back into these old emotions. You know, there's these old thoughts of, it's not even desire, it's love. You know, having to just take a step back and understand that you can and you're allowed to experience all those things. You're allowed to have an emotional exploration. But where you want and what the future wants from you is to be able to have this process of being able to transfer into being grounded, into creating a space for yourself, a container where you don't need to rely on the thoughts and the actions, the feelings of somebody else. You can choose. So to do that, you need to, you know, just take a step back from how it feels just for a moment and see it for what it is. Know how to process that. Oh, yes. Transformation, yes, please. This is just, I love it when the card just validates the whole reading, honey. I love it. It just says that you've just gone through this journey of emotion and you've already had huge bouts of transformation. It's just saying there is more. It's welcomed. You're welcoming this transformation. And that's really, really great. Yeah, courage and bravery. This also came out for Aquarius as well. I think so. I think it's Aquarius. Courage and bravery. You have that. You know, to be able to get from, you know, the feeling out there with no one understanding the emotions that you feel to, you know, just being in your emotion and feeling happy with how you feel because you've been able to transfer these emotions into stability, into your own place of peace, nurture, nature, feeling good, health, vitality. You know, it's all a process. Yes, it may be a bit slow. You have those around you. You have some good energies around you that can help, you know, help be the guiding rails so you don't go back, So you go forward one way only, honey. Love it for you. Thank you, Pisces. I've loved your reading for you. And if you've loved it too, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.